Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday, March 23rd. And this is going to be a really short one. I thought that the day couldn't be any worse than Monday, and the day yesterday was all right until about an hour before the job ended, and then I don't even want to rehash it, but I had to wind up working a half an hour extra, and it was just, I don't even have words. So today has to be better. It has to be. So I did, before all of that happened, I actually had a break yesterday and I got done some stitching. I'm almost done berries. I only have like a little bit of the stem left to do. But last night, after what happened with work at the end of the day, I just did not have the mental wherewithal to sit down and stitch. So I literally went downstairs and just watched some TV and was in bed by 10 o'clock. I'm exhausted today. I was up with Bill to make his lunch, and then I tried to go back to sleep, but I really couldn't. And so I was up from like 5 until 6:30. I read some of my book, and then I tried to lay back down, and then I woke up at 8 o'clock and was like groggy. So yeah. All right, so I did want to share something funny yesterday. So again, this happened before all hell just broke loose during the arbitration. I belong to a community group on Facebook for our neighborhood, and it's not even our neighborhood, it's like a neighboring neighborhood, but there's some funny posts in there. And I went on Facebook because I got a notification. So when I went on there, this post popped up and it said, literally, your Sharpie is running down the road, and I tried to catch it, but I couldn't. And I stopped and I thought for like 20 seconds. I'm like, Sharpie, like a marker? No, they meant a Sharpay. I laughed for like 10 minutes. I was dying. And someone had commented on the post and was like, I literally thought you were talking about a marker. Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm not going to have a motivational story or an OMG moment for today. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. But I do have a post I want to read from Janine Roth. So if you know who Janine Roth is, she is a motivational speaker, I guess. She's written a bunch of books about eating, because she used to weigh a whole lot and she doesn't anymore. And it talks about, it's not diet books. They're not diet books. It's about finding your way with stuff like that. And I follow her on Facebook, and she writes a blog. So she wrote this post yesterday, and it's a little long, but I'm going to read it anyway. So she says, back in the last century, now the post is called This Blazing Life. Back in the last century, I weighed almost twice as much as I do now, and I desperately wanted to be thin. So desperately that if a genie had appeared and offered me one wish, it would have been to wake up thin the next day. World peace could wait. Since I was convinced that being fat was the cause of my suffering, I was also convinced that if I was thin, my problems would disappear and happiness would be mine. When I lost weight, my focus changed and I became a serial monogamist in the if only I had department. The belief that my suffering would end when I got thin was transferred to when my book got published, which after publication was then transferred to when I fell in love, which after marriage was transferred to when I live in the right house. There were, of course, a few articles of clothing thrown in the mix of I will be happy when I get the perfect black boots, the sassy but not too revealing dress, the earrings that were big but not gaudy. What I didn't realize was that I had become so entranced with the belief that happiness was in the future that I walked through my life as if I was jet-lagged and living in an airport shopping mall with the same stores, smells, sights as all the other airports I had visited. Within a few days of arriving at the place or situation I thought was going to fix everything, the landscape of my mind felt exactly the same as it did before. Same thoughts, same discontent. Even though I had waited so long to get from here to there, I always ended up in the same place, here. The possibility of stopping the search, or that there was nothing to fix and nowhere to go, didn't occur to me. Okay, maybe it did occur to me once or twice during my 30 years of meditation practice, but the truth was that sweetness and quiet and stillness weren't as compelling as angst, drama, and the chatter of discontent. I mean, seriously, now just wasn't sexy or appealing. It didn't hold promises of splashy parades with cymbals and drums and opera singers thrashing about. The naked now, the one without frills, the one that was always here, just wasn't as interesting as what could be, what should be, what I wanted to be. I was enthralled as the Buddhist teacher, and I'm going to murder this name, Chogyam Trungpa described it with the process of putting makeup on space. Finally, and this is going to sound a bit more linear than it actually was or is, love pierced the trance. I realized I wanted something more than I wanted to keep walking through the airports of my mind. I wanted to be here, for the purpling of sunsets and the clanking of dishes, for the soft way my husband's hand feels in mine. I wanted to breathe when I breathed and eat when I ate. I wanted to live in and through my body, not my mind. And not only did I realize I wanted that, I knew without a doubt that I already was that, am that. It's not a done deal over here, however. The pull of my thoughts is still strong, but the love for this moment is stronger. The pull of drama still compels me, but the love for showing up where I am is bigger. And that was probably my favorite quote of the whole thing. The love for showing up where I am is bigger. Staying in the moment is very hard. Nothing can compete with the love of this life blazing in and through me, which along with the depth of night sky stillness also includes outrageous laughter, salted chocolate, and occasional swoops of sadness. Every time I find myself wandering away, I bring myself back to what I love, to this very moment, these exact sensations, this coolness on the surface of my right arm, the sound of a single bird cheeping, the low thrum of the heater. I take one conscious breath and return to where the feast is, here. And when I do, when thoughts drop away and the one I refer to as I disappears, what remains is contentment itself, and it is enough. So she's having an online retreat in May, which probably is really good. I just really love that because I feel like we're always striving for more. Like, I'm always looking for the perfect outfit, the perfect bra, I just need to stop. I haven't spent any money in like 2 or 3 days, which is a miracle because I'm always looking for something, right? And I feel like we always are when all you have is this very moment right here. So, I just really love that. I just really loved that post. Okay, so it's already time. And yeah, I told you this was going to be a short one because I'm going to be honest, my heart is not in it today. I need a minute. I need a lot of minutes. I need to get through today. Today needs to just be calm. I don't even know how to describe it. So I'm going to tear this off very gently because I think sometimes we need gentle, right? It still makes a sound. It still made a sound. Okay, so today's entry on unfucking ourselves in 2022. Whatever you are out to accomplish in this life, you'll have to get more than a little okay with the experience of struggle or hell, even overwhelm. In many ways, your all-out insistence that real life change should be comfortable is what's holding you down. Yeah, absolutely. That is surely true. Change is not comfortable. And overwhelm, well, I think we all know what that's like. Yeah. I definitely felt that last night at the end of the day, trying to deal. Luckily, my team came through and helped me, so I very much appreciate those women that work with me. Yeah. Okay. I do want a recommendation from you guys, though. What is your favorite shampoo and conditioner to use? I've tried so many over the years, and I like Redken, but I'm almost out of shampoo, so I need to get some more. And it seems like every time I read a review on Amazon for a shampoo, people are like, oh, this is a fake product. This is not what I was supposed to get. And I'm like, what? So let me know down below if you don't mind. What is your favorite shampoo and conditioner? My hair is color treated and somewhat dry. So if that gives you any indication. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Wednesday. We are halfway through, well, almost halfway through the week. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.